Hello and welcome back to the Super Mario World 96 exit walkthrough. This is episode 3 now, and appropriately we're on World 3, so this is Lemmy's World, and as mentioned at the back end of the last episode, I'm sort of going to take each side one at a time. I think you said there are two paths you can go on this way, left or right. I'm going to get this, just get the Fireflower by the way, so I'll show you that, but I'm not going to actually grab it. First one I'm going to get is due on the right, just to get the sort of, what's the name, the Switch Palace. That's sort of the red one now, I think, so third out of 4. And just show you, there are a number of little boxes like this that you can actually use your cape to get stuff. Not too substantial in there. But you can't sort of get past like that if you use Yoshi normally, so sort of have to do this. This one's got a 1-up, I think. Yep. No, that's gonna be red Switch Palace shit that. So you can't actually get up there another way. I might actually do it. I might just sack Yoshi off, jump up. Oh, there we go. I normally like getting the secret exit first, just so it's sort of like the early part of the level out the way. No, I did say I was going to go right first, so I'll leave that one for now and finish this up. But yeah, normally if I'm going on one path, but it is a dual exit level, I will just get the secret exit first anyway and come back. Oh my god, I did not actually expect him to drop down there, so it was a good job I sort of jumped out the way in time. Now I'm going to use this guy to actually smash this. So I do actually need this for the Fireflower this time. No, this will actually steadily run down. You can see, you can easily make it across there, particularly with Cape Mario and stuff. It's the checkpoint, so I'll just double back. But it's always worth getting these, of course. If you're small Mario and you end up heading through a checkpoint, you actually become large regular Mario, so they have 2 upsides as well. Jump across that. I did half expect it to get a cape, but that's lovely stuff. So again, next level has 2 exits. This is the one where you access the red Switch Palace. It's actually just on this little ledge, just to the left of the castle there, on the lower floor. So straight away you drop down, there's a hell of a load of water there, for some random ass reason. Now if I do this right, I can actually fire him off and he'll kill her. There we go. So fuck this little orange dip, get him out of the way. As you can see though, Yoshi, if you enter in this level, is entirely pointless because there's no way in hell you can actually get him past that bit. So yeah, be wary of that, don't expect too much in Yoshi. How it always does that, by the way, there's a little glitch in the game happens there when you sort of fire this beetle man. So thankfully it doesn't like ruin the game or anything like that. Actually glitch it off. Well, I was about to say this next box is a Fireflower, so I'm not going to get it, but I'll have to know. Because of course you do need to get on this to get to the next bit where you need to go. Now it's going to be a P-switch here, you actually need to take it back there, because that'll turn that into blocks, because they start out as coins. Then what you do is you head down here, kill these mofos. Yeah, it's better approaching from the right to kill them, because it's a lot harder to kill them when you have your key. Because when you have your key, you actually swim a lot quicker, as you can see. And you can't actually like kill them, all you can do is dodge them. So 3 or 4 for Switch Palaces now. And this is one again where you sort of use a shell to destroy a load of stuff. I'm going to take this, jump that, and let this guy follow me down here. Killing these for me. There we go. And you can't kill the last guy once he's sort of in that shell. I'm not even sure there's a way to kill it without Yoshi. So with that out of the way, let's take on the standard exit of this. It's not too much further actually, it's sort of like, I guess we're about halfway through the level. There's going to be one again where I sort of try and get through it as quickly as possible, to be honest. So, say that, I do want to see this again. Alright, I did glitch up that time, so you can see it is a bit random. But I've seen that happen a lot of times before. There's a cape up here as well, actually. Cape's the king on this game, just remember that, that's basically, you can't go wrong with these. Yeah, even underwater, they're pretty OP. And with guys like this, just take them out straight away, make your way through these as well, and nobody's business. Might be a pipe, yeah. Using as a pipe in such a random location is that it's just like there for a reason, isn't it? I mean, not always good reasons, to be honest. Sometimes it's just like coins and stuff like this, but I will tend to show you them. And of course, the shortcut, I suppose. This is obviously skipped a large bit. I actually assume that you're given a star at some point now, because so many enemies. Some of these guys are different as well, by the way, you know, little charging chucks to call, I think. Well, that's a bit annoying, I got stuck on that. And again, fuck that guy. But yeah, you have different charging chucks. There's the standard one that sort of just charge at it. Hence the bloody name. There's the ones who will kick American footballers at you. There's that guy that'll sort of like transform into free. And there's other ones later on that sort of jump up and clap as you pass across. I think the one I'm thinking of there, the one that jump up, I think that's only in Special Road actually. So Special Road, there's Star Road and a Special World. So it's Special World right at the end of the game. When you complete all of Star Road, it gives you 8 levels that are, they're all named after sort of surfer terms, like, you know, Mondo and Groovy and stuff. Proper 90s. Like. And there's the hardest levels in the game. Sort of beta levels, I reckon. There's levels there to trip you up intentionally, and some of them aren't too bad. Yeah, a couple of them are like bitches though, I'll admit. So they're the levels that I'm sort of most likely to spend a good amount of time just diagonized out. Good old coin spawn with the cave. And that's one of the few ghost houses that the room's just like standard as it is. I said normally I wouldn't spam the cape, but I actually just hate these little things, so normally I'm going now. Oh, that was a false door anyway. Perhaps I should have stayed underground, so get a bearing of how far I travelled. Right, so I'll do that this time. Get another cape suppose, so bonus. Right, let's get all this bit quickly as possible this time. Now, we'll show you how to deal with them, suppose. All you have to do is spin jump. Didn't show you it properly then, so I'll do it again. You can actually like just jump off these. But normally if you just jump into it like that, normal jump, it will kill you. Wow, that was a good escape actually. That was coming for me. Oh, no. Jump on in there. This guy will just move across, and they don't tend to change direction much, you know, it's pretty standard. Oh, fuck me, that's annoying. So I forgot about that, I have to actually keep hold of the switch to get across that bit, so let's try this bit again. I should have known really, there's never a ghost world that's sort of, there's a normal exit, there's always something you need to bear in mind, and it just happened to have been that this time. So yeah, my advice is normally whenever you come across one of them switches, just make sure you grab it and take it to the end of the map. So there we go, that's this stupid ghost house out the way. I don't know, I mean that one, it took me 3 bloody goes to get through that room, but done it in the end. So we got, I think on the right hand side, 2 more levels before Iggy. And these next 2 levels are actually amongst my favourites in the game, I think this one might be the one where it's like a fire ride thing. Yeah, there we go. So you have these little skulls, and these little dinosaurs will come out and like, attack you. So like fire Yoshis, let's get one up there, by the way. Oh, nearly pretty lost a life right there. Maybe way out. Now these rides are quite good actually. They came back in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I think, which you played, Wii U, sorry, the sort of New Super Mario Bros. 2, if you like. And yeah, these are just awesome. Like, every now and again it will go down a hill, speed up and stuff, and you just gotta jump and navigate these things, but these are pretty much the only obstacles. You'll have the odd block that's in the way that you have to jump over and stuff. But largely they're not bad. I'll just show you this little bit. There's a secret up here where you get 3 up. That's the moon thing I was talking about, you know, I think I mentioned prior, where if you're as Yoshi and you get them little pink, purple berry things, if you eat 5 of them it'll sort of shit out a cloud that will drop there. It's like a Lakitu thing. That's its name. So I'll just see if there's another secret up here. There usually is on these type of levels. There we go. This one, I think this one's like a bonus exit. And if I'm right, I think this one takes you pretty much to the end of the level. So it's bypassed a lot of the level, which is a bit of a shame, but so be it. Oh, I'm not great in that time. I just tend to go from left to right in these, and right to left, and vice versa. Okay, so I actually catch more of the level than I thought we do. And well, we're in dangerous territory now actually, because I got this. That's a good job I hit that by me. So we use this, fire up there, you get Yoshi. And now from to let it go, I'll just keep going. So what I do is sort of move right a bit, then let it go there, so that actually goes out like that. But yeah, it's really really perilous if you drop that and you're sort of stuck in that zone, if you like. Nothing up this way. Let's try the other. No, that seems like for secret areas around that part. Be careful actually, because I think if these are going downhill and you actually press down like that, you actually slide forward a bit. Or maybe not, but certainly on other like parts of this game where there's like a ramp ride like this, if you do down and like press down that time, it will do that to you. So it's always a bit dangerous because of course you touch this lava once and you're dead, regardless of how many power ups you have active and stuff. Or whoever you got, Yoshi or whatever. this is definitely a secret, so I remember this one. So these black things will kill you. I think the only way to survive, actually, I'll just try out, is jumping on it with Yoshi, yeah. So, actually, got noise there, you notice, actually. That will beep as you get less than 100 seconds left. So, yeah, just keep an eye on your time, because though it says 85, it's not like 85 seconds, it goes a lot quicker than real life seconds, I think. But yeah, I'll sort of meandering along. I can't, when you catch the speedrun, what I'll do, I'll tend to like use every sort of shortcut available, and only every shortcut, rather than sort of showing most of the various exits and stuff. So levels like that, yeah, they're just really easy once you become aware of them little shortcuts you can use, like the bonuses and stuff. I mean, that level never actually gives you a lot of time anyway, but some other ones, yeah, you can actually do them in like seconds with the bonus exits if you know where they are. Now I think this is a pipe you can go down. Yeah, let's see what this takes us. There's another one of these. Ah, there's still one I was talking about with the little blocks. So there is one stage where the blocks, there's about 4 blocks stacked in a row, I think, and you can get stuck on that. It might take a few goes to jump over it, so make sure you're like as close to the front as possible. Oh no, it's this one. Oh no. Oh, fuck me. Oh, it's the first death of the entire series. I don't even know why. What you have to do for that one is duck, but because I had Yoshi, I couldn't. So I had to die, so I could have actually jumped over it, sacrificing Yoshi, but it's Yoshi, man. I don't want to kill him. So I'll do this the normal way. I think I realised too late what I had to do. So yeah, as long as I make sure to duck this time, I should be alright. I gained no real advantage in doing this, to be honest. I just fucking lost a life on the bastard, so I think I'm gonna get every coin I can now and make it worth it. There we go. Now this one is the sort of slightly awkward one, but make it across there. You get a dragon coin off it, so normally it won't be worth it, but the fact I got a checkpoint sort of removed the dragon coin bonus for me. See there. It's a bit of coin, a bit of pointage, I suppose. Well, this might be a big one. I wouldn't have thought it. I was half expecting that one to be close. 50, to be honest. He said it's very hard to go 50, you've got to sort of jump when it's about 30 or so, because it's up there like a minuscule a second. So I'm up to 81 lives already. I did say you get more than enough on this game. You usually do on these Mario games, because say if there's a level which you die on a lot, there's always like a star section of a certain level you can get left. Now these wizards will. Are you fucking kidding me? There's a few materialised right where. That's so unlucky, by the way. You didn't realise how unlucky that is. I got rid of him. I have to go back, sort of respawn the bastard. So yeah, they sort of appear there. That one won't do anything. I want one below me, which I'm just not getting right now. You have to let him fire a spell, and he'll turn one of these into like a Koopa. There we go. And that's your way of getting down. That's why the fact you can spawn in any of these. It was so unlucky that the fact that he spawned like right on top of me. Bastard. So I'm alright. I never feel comfortable until I get another mushroom. So I back myself with sort of 2 lives. A bit of insurance. But yeah, when there's one, it's always a bit precarious. So you make your way up there, you get a little checkpoint. This isn't actually a thing you have to do, but it's like a little shortcut, and it's damn way of doing, of course. You get your checkpoint on a little mushroom upgrade, if it was like small. I always like this section. It's one of these where you have to sort of time it, but if you're quick enough, you can make your way through these areas a bit fast. You'll always get hit by that fire thing if you take the quick bit, but if it was worth the hit, because there's going to be a mushroom just down there now. Right. And then I can get on here. This bit you have to actually wait. So I think the third platform thing you can actually jump off, but there's actually 4. Let's take this one. I always love the castle music, by the way. Same on each castle, but I don't know, it does just seem a lot better than castle levels. I don't think there's one single castle in this game that I dislike, to be honest. So pretty much every castle also has a little cape bonus for it at the end. So this level is actually really similar to Larry's and Wendy's. Is it Wendy's? Yeah, Wendy's. So what you want to do is kill the one with blonde hair. So Larry will pop out some of these. And it's as easy as that. Just jump on him, avoid the fire thing flying about. So this time Mario just like demolishes the base upwards with a hammer. So Lemmy Cooper is gone. And yeah, we'll ask if we found the red and green switches yet. Of course we have. But the game will throw you the odd tip like that. Yeah, I guarantee the first time I played through this game I was reading that, I was like, what? Didn't have a clue. I just can't sort of the standard way. So I'm going to carry on up here because I've got me cape. Now this is the first exit that I'd say is pretty much out the way. There's just like, it's one of them like, how the fuck did people even realise this the first time I had it? I certainly didn't. I always remember this. I went to my uncle's when I was about 8 or something, and his mate was like, oh yeah, we've got this, have you got to Soda Lake or something? I was just like, you what? And he showed us this trick. Well, that night, he was like the dude, man. He knew. He was like the gaming master in my eyes, because he showed us this trick. And what you do is, you actually go underneath the exit, the standard exit of the game. This will be a lot easier for Yoshi actually, so maybe you can get him at some point in the level, I'm not sure. But you can do it with the cape. It's just a bit difficult, so I'll give it a try anyway. What you do is you go underneath and carry on sort of flying and shit. Then there's another exit about 10 meters behind it or something. And that is the trick exit, and it'll take you down south of the map on a little beanstalk down to Soda Lake. And from there you can get to the third Star Road portal. So we've seen 2 of them so far. One of them was in World 2, another was in World 3 that we're going to head over to later on. So yeah, I'll probably end up getting back to World 2 actually via Star World. I suppose it's worth it. So, right, I fucked this up. I'll take the normal exit then. Because, yeah, what you're supposed to do is fly and have a flying start, and I was not going to get a flying start from that point. The exit I've just taken, sort of jumping on that last platform, that's best to take with Yoshi, so I do need to do this level as well, because what I'm going to do is end up meeting myself on the path by Ludwig's 4th castle there, so I'll take out this one, and when I double back we will eventually end up back at the 4th castle. So yeah, I might as well take on this now and ideally get Yoshi there here, because it is easier that way. But if not, yeah, I'm not too bothered. I'll just do the flying cape method. I'm pretty sure you get Yoshi in this level. It's usually levels like this. Like, you can sort of bracket levels on this game by the texture, the look of them. This one's sort of green and orange, with like mole men and shit like that. And yeah, it just seems a bit of a Yoshi type level to me. Oh yeah, sure enough, there's one just over there in a second. But up here, you have a little dragon coin dude. Oh, no, one up. I think this is piped up. Ah, this one's shit. Yeah, some of them are just bad. Like this one. You just gotta avoid this. So I hate these guys. The ones on Mario Bros. 3 are worse, little giant fish. But this one just actually takes you backwards and just gives you a few coins. So I suppose it takes you up here. Some bonus, but yeah, I just find it pointless here. You just get one up. Well, they're not actually that way far out of the stage of the game. So I think it's this one that Yoshi is. You can see you can actually only get it if you have got the red Twitch Palace of Space. So it's not always a given getting it, but if you follow on the walkthrough, you'll have had the Twitch Palace of Space. Oh, this might be the first level where you get the shit. So yeah, you need two of them. There's the cloud. It's not even like a two, it is just a random ass cloud. So just that one there. I'm gonna avoid the star for once and just get the cape. It's my insurance if I do lose Yoshi for the next level, of course. So yeah, just keep getting these, and I think it's a moon he drops. Well, it might just be a standard one up, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there's your one up. So moon gives you 3 ones, but they are quite rare. So. Oh shit. Right, I'm running a bit low on time. I'm pissing about it. Just getting everything. So there we go. I was right near the end there. I really am looking forward to speedrun now, actually, because just like just getting through the game pretty quickly without showing stuff is sometimes more enjoyable than actually backtracking down pipes and stuff. Not always, some of the pipes are good, but yeah, it's just like that last level where I went through a couple of pipes and they were just pointless, to be honest. So from now on, if there's a pipe that I do remember is sort of crap, I will just point out it's a pipe or not go in it. But yeah, it's hard to remember which one's which sometimes. I always take the top one, by the way. You can take any of these and sort of send you in a spawn. But yeah, the top one just seems a bit easier because it's more straight. And of course, if you're on the middle one or something, you jump to avoid one of them. You might always end up hitting the one at the top. Now if you are Yoshi, actually, you can jump up there. And it'll turn you blue Yoshi and you'll keep blue Yoshi and you go into like a secret world. But I'm pretty sure it ends the level once you've finished it, so I'm not actually going to go in there because we're going to do this instead. Just fly across like this. Then what we're going to do is jump on this mofo. Alright, didn't quite get it there. And this one, I need to wait till it's quite high so we can make it across to that. And this. And again. Final one. Now what we do is sort of glide underneath here and just jump up. And this is what my uncle's mate was telling me all them years ago, and I was just like, what? Never realised this shit was here. So this is like one of the most hidden secret exits, but it will take you to the next level, which can actually be quite hard sometimes. Next level, actually, it's probably the hardest underwater level. Certainly harder than the sunken palace one. That's supposed to be the hardest level of the game, but it just isn't. Because they release these guys that are like underwater bullet bills, and they're a lot quicker than a lot of enemies are down here. Let's not let these guys pass. too many problems so far. I just think it's one section, I think, in this level, which is a bit of a bitch. That I'm not sure we've come to yet. It might actually be this one, actually. This is looking a bit precarious. So you had that wall of green fish and it's like right in my way. Yeah, I'm guessing it was, because this bit doesn't look too bad. So, done that level now. Yeah, that bit wasn't too bad. All you have to do is time your cape spin, and I just actually didn't, and got taken out by one of the fish. But with that one out the way, we are up to that story bit. So yeah, now's the stage I'm gonna double back, and I will ultimately take on the left-hand side of Lemmy's world and make my way back to Ludwig via this. So the first one we're gonna sort of skip through. I'm going to take on Star World 3 before I take on Star World 2. So this one, you get your Baby Mario. I'm actually going to activate this one. Baby Mario, what are we talking about? Baby Yoshi. Baby Mario is fucking Mario Kart shit. So one more, and I'll get Big Yoshi. There we go. There are alternate ways to get up to the secret exit in this one. You can actually kill this guy. Yeah, you can kill this guy and get in the cloud and just take it up if you're normal Mario. But I think the best way is just get Yoshi out and just fly him. So the normal exits of the levels always take you back to the start. It's only the secret ones that actually let you progress within Star World. So just never forget to do both of them. And this one is the easiest level in the entire game, so it's just that. So it's one of the most basic things ever. Unless you count Secret Yoshi World, or whatever the hell it was. The Secret Ghost House thing. Then yeah, that one's just simple, so can't actually get to the second part going through this way, so we're going to go back around and up to Lemmy's cave. So when I get to the pipe bit, there's actually another couple of levels that are both like a little bridge above the level I took to get to Soda Like That. So it's the first time we're taking this one on. Now this one is multi-tiered, so Yoshi's actually proper able to take this one. I'm just gonna avoid shit like this. Waste too much time. I know, I might have to ditch Yoshi. I don't mind too much because, of course, I'm going to be taking on a Star World in a second, so I'll get another one. But now, if you just run up here, normally you saw the little outline of the blue boxes which will be activated with the blue switch pads, which we can't get to yet. That's in Roy's world. But yeah, you can just fly up there and sort of glide, and as long as you direct yourself well enough. The secret exit's pretty easy on this level. So we're in another bonus game. We might actually get to 99 lives before we make it to Ludwig. The second Star World. As per, I'm probably going to take the secret exit first. When I take this on the normal way, I guarantee I will have 99 lives after this one, because you get a hell of a lot of 1-ups on this level if you do it right. That box I passed sort of about 3 or 4 waves of fish back had another story. You could probably get about 20 1-ups on this level, I reckon. So let's give it a go. Now I've got Yoshi, and I don't have to actually like slow down and shit. So slow down, I sped through it. Yeah, what I was doing was I was eating the fish to get a big Yoshi instead of actually just run into them like the star stuff. But yeah, just look at this, you get loads. Of course, I'm going to stop when we get to night now, there's no point really go. Oh, you know, fuck it, say that. It's fun. Let's just kill these bitches. I'm not too far on my way. So I wasn't really counting, but as you can see, I probably got about an extra 15 or so more than I needed there. To beat with on Star Road levels like that, because this is where you access Special World, and Special World you can lose a lot of lives on, I suppose. So it's just a bit of insurance. But when we're going, right, I've got to head back here and take on the upper stage of this bit. Alright, I need to finish this level first anyway, so this level isn't too much longer than the bit I got to be honest. It's one of the quicker ones, and that is really annoying. I just forgot about that. If you're a blue Yoshi, you eat anything, you actually gain wings. I didn't mention earlier the wrong thing. Different colour Yoshis have sort of different colour bonuses and stuff. Well, this one is that one. So it's a bit of a shame I lost that. I'll actually go back and get it. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. So hopefully he keeps hold of long enough and I avoid these this time. So, oh fuck you. Stupid Koopa bastard. Take forever. I've probably taken out all the Koopas up here, you know, so I can be able to hit myself this time. Alright, maybe not, fuck it. Let's just leave it. So now the next couple of levels are just overflowing with Koopas if I recall. The next one's actually a bit surprisingly hard, I think, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Because there's loads of Koopas that jump, but they all jump at sort of different rates. Oh yeah, we have a castle, an underwater castle soon as well. And this is the one I mean, so you sort of jump like that. Yeah, it can be hard and it looks in places this level. But it's a good job I did leave that Yoshi, because see you go another one straight away. And this one can fire that. Okay, so I don't really know where that would go, but I can just use my hopes for it. Oh, you bitches. Let's see if I can catch him. It's gonna be hard though with these. No way. Yes, go on, just in time. Right, so I missed something over here. Probably actually need it now. Mushroom or something. So always remember that third one there, the little cave in it. And this, of course, is a pipe you can go down. But apparently not. Normally they are when they're sort of right next to these little sort of pipes that go across, but whatever. Let's head down here. This has got a cave in it. No, so next best thing is we get a lot of coverage. In fact, I'm on 99 lives, so I don't want to do it, waste my time. But we take out these, you get 2 lives off all these. Catch all them. 3 actually, so. It's this one I was thinking. I knew there was one of these somewhere on this level. So this one will take you backwards, but it'll take you in this little pipe thing. And I always like these sort of cannon things that'll fire off. So there we go. It's a novel way for initial levels where we're just using the cannon. But just one more funny underwater castle, and the underwater castle might be one of them that Yoshi can't enter. I'm not too sure, because he doesn't normally enter your standard castles or your ghost houses. I hate this level, the dolphin things. So I'm going to do something I don't do often. I'm actually just going to utilise as much of the flying skill as possible. You see, if you leave that last platform that I did at the right time, you can actually use one of the dolphins as a. So I landed on one briefly. You can use that just to keep your momentum and set off again. So it was actually a really quick run of that level. Normally it takes a lot longer if you actually bother staying on the dolphins and stuff, but normally I do stuff like that just on that level. There's no point. All you're going to get is coins, and yeah, we stopped, so I don't really need any coins right now. So I was right, no Yoshi in this level, but it actually probably helps me, I think, because there are a few tight fits like that Yoshi just wouldn't help in. And of course, the underground bit on there you can only access if you're small Mario. Really, you just walk across the thing, avoiding this little skeleton fish you've got. The skeleton fish dudes appear in later Marios, where they actually they have red eyes and they'll chase you. When they notice you, they'll change direction, then stay in that direction. But these ones are pretty chill. They just carry on in the same direction, so they're pretty easy to avoid. Just watch the fallen spikes. You can tell them by what? I didn't think I hit that. I probably did. Yeah, you can tell the fallen spikes when they're brown as opposed to the sort of gold of the others. The swamps aren't too hard to avoid. They're usually a bit quicker on your standard castle. I don't actually think. Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't actually think I've come across a swamp yet because I skip bits of Iggy's on the other Morton's castle. These things can be annoying. They're called Reznor. They'll fire these, and the map will actually fall apart and stuff. So there's a section where you do have to jump on these platform things, and I'm literally pointing on. I don't know why. Of course you can't see. But yeah, you jump on a certain platform, like I just did then, and knock them off at a certain time, and you can actually fall and land anyway. But the other way to do it is just jumping on the platform and going clockwise, then ending up underneath them. That would have been the case if I'd sort of missed them then, but yeah, if you do time it right, you can do that the way I just did in, that was pretty much the quickest possible time, I think. Oh god, I hate this level. Right, so this level, you have stuff like this where you jump on the bottom, and it'll raise the other platform up, and you gotta do it like that. I just don't see the point. I hate levels that go so slow like this. So they will go down a lot when you stood on them. When you're sort of waiting on one and you feel it's going a bit low, just keep jumping and it'll sort of slow it down. Bit like that. Bit of a shame I lost Yoshi there. You can get a light one up doing this, by the way. Some of the ideas, I feel like I push it to the limit too much. And yeah, all of a sudden it just randomly speeds up. So there are a few times I actually died just taking a piss on these because I got so bored that I ended up pushing it as low as possible, like a bit like that. Yeah, save that one. one or two of these are things. So the cape's usually the best way of telling that. This, for instance. So I don't really need the coins, but might as well while I'm sort of waiting for the map to move up. Another one up. So just remember them three. They're probably not the only ones, but they're the only ones I could find in that time. So I think that's the end of the lab actually. If there's anything else here, oh yeah. No, that was underwhelming. I thought because I waited a bit longer, there might have been some good that fucking coin. So as mentioned now, because I've got I mentioned this at the start of the first act, I think. When you cut the little rope thing on these exits, you get to the bonus level. With 99 lives, I'm actually going to try and avoid cutting it, just because the bonus level will just slow me down, and ideally I want to get this run done as quickly as possible. It's not as important as the speed run, of course, but yeah, I don't want to waste too much time in this game because we've got a hell of a lot of Mario and Wii stuff to record too, and I'm looking forward to. So I'd rather just get through these quickly. Normally I'd forget about this, but this thing's annoying me. There's a little box up there, and I've got a feeling it might have a Yoshi in it. As if I've just killed him. Right, let's use this guy. Right, did not expect him to ride it. There we go. Oh, you're pissing it off for a cape, apparently, so... I suppose we need it now, but yeah, that's a bit annoying. But we did find this secret area up here, so let's find out what that is. Just a dragon coin. Alright, I'm done fucking about. Let's just speed through this level, guys. This one's a bit annoying. One of these is a pipe clip. Hopefully it's a good pipe. Yeah, this one is it. So this is just your standard coins, grab stuff. So I don't really need them too much, so I'm just gonna stay on here. I'm not gonna jump up and down, but if you do jump up and down in time and stuff like that, you can get as many as possible. You can pretty much get about 95% of them. Waiting on the Yoshi, I'm still convinced that one of them is going to be on this level. Perhaps I've already passed it with that shortcut thing. That's one of the hardest dragon coins in the game, by the way, which is passed, because of course you can only get it by jumping on a flying little Koopa thing as you pass underneath. It's either that or you sacrifice your Yoshi, so I'd firmly advise against getting that one altogether. I think it's far too risky. Oh, this might be our first full one. Oh, are you kidding me? One mushroom. That's a bit annoying. I wanted to avoid the cutting the rope thing altogether, but yeah, now I'm on 23. I've got a bit more to play with. I think I was always likely to end up with at least one more bonus, with just 4 required. But now let's finish the episode with Ludwig. Named after Ludwig van, of course. Beethoven's probably the most famous of all the people that named the kids after, I suppose. So he's actually in sort of Mario, I hesitate to use the word lore, but Mario World history. He's the eldest of Bowser's children, so he's actually usually the last one. Ludwig. I think he's the last boss on Mario Bros. 3, I think he's the last on New Super Mario Bros. And I'm pretty sure he's the last on New Super Mario Bros. U as well. So I think this game's a bit of a black sheep for that. I remember saying you can actually, on the first castle, you can get all these and get 1-ups. despite my 99 thing, I'm gonna get them just to sort of show you, because I'm not sure I did get any one-ups at all last castle when I did this. So yeah, if you keep going beyond the 8,000 score thing, you get that, and there's plenty of opportunity for lives here, getting these guys. Just doing that, so you can sort of drop down parts of the map as well, like that. I don't really know how I lost my cape then. I'm pretty sure I did not touch on. But there's something down here, I think, that you can sort of grab. Whoa, there's not. Shit. Right, it's the other section. It's down here, isn't it? Ah, it's a bit annoying. That was alright, careful that area. So I don't actually need this mushroom now. I'm going to stop messing about and just head straight to Ludwig. So his one's very similar to Morton's actually, except he doesn't have any walls, so in theory it's actually easier. And this is a game where Ludwig actually looks a hell of a lot different than he does in Future. Future ones, I think he's got his colour palette sort of green and his hair's blue, whereas this one is just all blonde, sort of Super Saiyan look about. And yeah, this really is sort of like Morton Light, I find. He does his little jump here, and there we go. So with that out of the way, we're completely up to track and where we should be in terms of levels done, what have you. Star World 4 is accessed through Roy. And yeah, Roy's area is going to be the next one. It's the Forest of Illusion, where pretty much every level is a double exit in that world. It is quite an annoying world, but I do think the levels are really fun on that one, being in the forest and whatnot. So yeah, it just teases this forest bit now. Roy's castle's actually south of it on the map. You know, when we head to the next screen, you won't even see Roy's map. Roy's castle, sorry. So it saves that. Where that water level is, it's just right of that one is going to be the next Switch Palace as well. The red Switch Palace, the final. Sorry, the blue Switch Palace, the final one. So we'll get to that next episode. Hopefully you join us there as we take on the 5th